Welcome to the virtual trucking 101 class for the alpha version. Let's get started, shall we? So the first thing you're going to need to know is the user interface for trucking. On the bottom right here we have the bank app. This is where you can see how much money you currently have. The second one we have here is our sleep or our energy cycle. This is ultimately how long you have been awake and how much longer you can stay up for. If your timer reaches the limit, you will essentially knock out at the wheel, so we want to avoid that. I'll explain this later on. The other three remaining icons unfortunately are disabled for the alpha version since it's not quite ready yet. The most important screen that you're going to be using is the work console. You can press J on your keyboard to open up the work console. So in the work console, this is where you can accept job offers from several places within Trucking Simulator. Each slot within the work console is going to show you the origin, which is going to be the letters in white, and the destination, which is the letters in orange. Right next to it is going to be how much the company is going to offer you to bring that cargo to the destination. Every few minutes, the work console refreshes to give you new jobs. There's a timer on the bottom of the screen that tells you when new jobs are going to appear on your work console. So let's go ahead and accept a job. Alright, as you can see, once you accept the job offer, there's going to be a green locator on your game somewhere. That shows you where you have to go. Now, in order to start a job, obviously you need a truck. So you have to go to any warehouse, go up to the door, and click on it. That'll bring you inside the warehouse. Once inside the warehouse, it's going to show you your save slots. At the moment for the alpha version, we only have one truck and one save slot, and from here it's going to give you two options. You can either customize it or you can spawn it in. Once you have spawned in your truck, you want to make sure that you want to leave the spawn area as soon as possible. If the truck just remains there, the truck will be despawned in order to prevent trolling. Alright, we're going to just go ahead and spawn it in. Once you have spawned in your truck, in order to enter the truck you have to click on the driver's door. Once inside, in order to turn on the truck or the ignition, you have to press F on your keyboard. You can use your WASD keys in order to start moving the truck. If you would like to interact with the user interface, or if you would like to zoom out while you're driving, you can use your scroll wheel in order to zoom out a bit, and or to use your mouse or to make your mouse disappear. Next, you can use Q or E to view your blind spots, and or you can view behind you. This is good for when you want to change lanes or when you want to reverse. We also have a few more functions which I will explain in a bit once we arrive. Once you arrive at the job location, you're going to see a green circle on the floor. That's where you have to approach. Once you get near it, your cargo will spawn in. Now this is the most important part of the job. We have to attach the cargo to the truck. So you can use your Q or E to look behind you. Now ultimately we want to back up the truck into or towards the cargo. There's going to be a small little metal ball on each cargo. You hook up the metal ball towards a black cylinder on the back of the truck. Once it's close enough, you hit T on your keyboard and it'll attach it to the truck. And then you're ready to go with your cargo. Alright, now the final step in completing this job is to approach the next green circle that appears, and you're done with the job. Upon completing the job, you will receive a notification with a job completed form. It's going to give you a score, it's going to give you the stats. At the moment of making this video for the alpha version, we haven't fully completed it yet. In order to accept the rewards, you have to click on the blue button on the bottom in order to receive the money. You can check the banking app afterwards in order to see if you actually received the fund. Alright, before we wrap up Trucking 101, there's two things that you need to know. Alright, now for fueling. In order to fuel up your truck, you have to pull up to a gas station and make a full stop. Once you've done so, a pop-up will appear prompting you to fuel up your truck. It's going to show you how many gallons of gas you have. Click and hold to fuel. Once you click and hold to fuel, it's going to go ahead and refuel your truck for you. You click on the finalize button in order to finalize and pay. Each city is going to have a hotel at which you can sleep at for $20. Doing so will reset your timer and you can go about your day without worrying that you will knock out. Alright, I hope you learned everything that you needed to know. Feel free to reference back to this virtual 101 class for trucking simulator. Thank you and happy trucking.